Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the NOOB podcast, Attack on Titan, episodes 66, 67, 68, the end of the Marley arc. I keep going to scratch myself. It's really itchy and annoying. But Mitch 692, Jarod.
What is Sasha's last name?
Browse.
We are Sasha Brown.
That is the most offensive thing I've ever heard you say.
I'm probably going to lose my job over that.
I hope you do. After that, I hope you do. You deserve nothing less. Another case of Jarod not respecting women.
Oh, fuck off. Oh, fuck off.
Another case. Irvin and Armin get the drunk Jarod. Sasha gets the Charlie Kirk. That's not on. That's not on the slightest. Absolutely not on. Go get Taylor. I wanted to know exactly what you just done. And now this man's out here cackling like Eren Yeager.
It was watching you think it was funny and then immediately get offended.
He just hit me. I'm like, why do Sasha like that? That's so mean.
She's the first person who got shot. Fucking right there. Oh, political
He's not the first person to get shot.
First named person we really cared about. No, I will say, all joking aside, I did scream when it happened.
Do you want to know something really funny?
What?
I think I heard you. You didn't mute your mic.
I didn't. The video was processing. I know. I realized that later, and I was like, whatever.
I kept hearing things. I'm like, is that from my speakers? What's that? And he's like, oh, it's Jarod. Then I heard the shout, and I was like, we're in the exact same spot. Poor Sasha.
Oh, fucking A.
Sasha deserved better. Connie and John deserved better. I know. That trio didn't deserve to lose, Sasha.
No. Well, it was the moment they were like, oh, but at least we have each other. And I went, oh, no.
Oh, no. The episode's called Assassin's Bullet. Oh, no. Oh, dear.
Yeah. But no.
That's why people don't like Gabby.
Yeah, I get it.
As I said at the start of this arc, I understand it. I don't agree with it. I understand it.
Well, I mean, Gabby's fascinating because she's meant to be a reflection of Eren, right?
She's a reflection of Eren and also, to an extent, Reiner.
I mean, yeah. I mean, the Reiner. Just because they're in such proximity to each other, I get.
I mean, not even the relation, because obviously they're cousins, but
yeah. I mean, but beyond that, I see so much more Eren because we're getting to see.
Yeah.
Like I said in the last episode, that you're just creating more of you. You're just creating more of you with this just wanton death and destruction, and it's brutal and really compelling stuff, really upsetting stuff. It's just none of these kids.
Because this whole arc is just the universe of the fall of
Shiganshina, yeah. But no, really fascinated by some of the dynamics here. First of all, I can tell you this. I was not anticipating a double cross from Zeke. I was not expecting there to be truly no heroes for the Squatch. And that the Squatch himself is no hero.
No, he took out Irvin. Can't let him off.
No. Well, because when he went down, I was like, shit, that can't be it for the Beast Titan. I was like, that felt. I was like, that. Well, no, but that can't be that can't be it for Zeke. He's surely this is not how he dies.
Yeah.
Right. I was like, surely there's going to be something with a little bit more ceremony and fanfare, for good or ill, fanfare.
You don't just go, hey, here's Eren Yeager's older stepbrother. Funk.
Half brother, but yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah. Otherwise, yeah.
But I was like, okay, there's no way. I just kind of assumed like they thought they got him and then he'd get back up or something like that. But no, I was really surprised by that. Made me really happy for everybody to be motherfucking Aaron. Made me really happy for Armin, especially to be like, hey, you know what you made us do.
Yeah.
You're well aware of what you turned all of us into today.
While we're talking about Armin, biggest glow up. Biggest glow
I can't
up.
believe we didn't talk about it. I don't know if this is just the new normal scout regiment outfit or if this is like a stealth loadout for this specific operation. I love this look. Oh my God. I can't believe we didn't talk about it in the last episode. That's how angry I was with Aaron.
I mean, we talked about this.
Maniac.
We talked about it, but not like in depth.
No, I love the black outfit so much. I think
I'll be honest. I every time I see him, I instantly miss the old ones.
I don't.
They're such a charm. It's such a good design.
No, they're iconic, but this is one of those like. This is like, as somebody who's a diehard Spider-Man guy, this is one of those, everybody agrees red and blue is red and blue is in a league of its own because it's so iconic and so instantly recognizable. So we all know this is the default look. But let's talk about the ones that aren't the default, that fucking rule. And like
which is not a long list of Spider-Man. I'll be honest.
I think it's decently long.
I mean, you compare it out to how many suits he's had. There's maybe like 5.
You're wrong. You're wrong.
Like Peter Parker suits, there's maybe like 5.
I mean,
Spider-Man, this is obviously a completely different conversation. Spider-Man has the single case in comics where if you are a Spider-Man, you are doomed to have the perfect suit off the bat. Nothing else will ever come close. You might get a handful of good suits after that. That goes for Peter, that goes for Miles, that goes for Gwen, that goes for Miguel, that goes for literally everyone. That even goes for Superior Spider-Man behind you right now, because that is the wrong suit.
What? You don't prefer that one with the red and black? What?
This man turned the wrong way. I like it. The original black and orange is better.
You're wrong. You're so wrong.
No.
I mean
that one's too derivative, which is really funny to say because the orange and black is just a Spider-Man suit.
So you don't count this as obviously I know that it's auto. You don't count this as like a Peter suit.
No, because it's auto. I know it's technically Peter Parker, but it's still Octavius.
I mean, Iron Spider's
hideous. It's disgusting.
Like classic Iron Spider, like the red and gold? Wrong. The silver spider armor.
It's bland.
All new, all different with like the green glowing symbol.
No, I wasn't a fan of that one. The green's too much. It's that extra element. No.
Any love for Big Time?
Which one's Big Time? Big
like
Time's
the black stealth one with like the green glowing, or sometimes orange. The obvious layup here is black suit.
Black suit is perfect. I'll granted. Yeah. Classic black suit, just to make sure. Not hot on the anti-venom one. Not hot on that one. I think it's too much
game.
White. Just in general, it's too much white.
I like anti-venom as like an actual symbiote creature, like with a mouth and a tongue and shit. I don't like it as a suit.
It looks a lot better like that. Yeah, I agree.
But anyway, we're off the beaten path right now.
Yeah.
But no,
I do like these scout suits. They just don't hold a fucking.
I'm excited. I like Levi's the most I like seeing it with a cape on it. Like that is the piece that
that's what I think's missing. I think I'm a bit of a Levi here. It's too much of a departure. There's not enough familiarity into it. Like yes, it's got the like the cables, but I miss the swords. I miss the cape. It's just.
I miss the swords.
They
I'm
look
sure
like fucking power armor from Alien out here. Like, it's just. Yeah, it's too much.
I dig it. I want to see. Levi had the best look here because he had a cape and a sword, which
because
for
Levi
me by the
understands
default
that you
anything.
can't beat the classic. He's a man taste.
But it's the black. I am saying the black suit is the best thing. Like with the black suit plus the cape and like the classic swords, like that is a perfect look.
It's near. I'll give Levi specifically at this point. Yeah, I'll give you.
But either way,
I can't disagree with the man that holds a cup like this.
You mean a serial killer?
There's actually an episode, not in the main series, but in the 8 little stories they told, that explains why he holds the cup like that.
That's some Star Wars ass shit.
That is some Star Wars.
That's some Star Wars shit.
Yeah.
That's like, oh, did you know Feed and Bode went on to be like legendary heroes of the Rebel?
At least use names people will fucking know, Jared. Come on now.
Well, I'm emphasizing how Star Warsy it is to go to something specific. Those are also the announcers at the Boon to Eve Classic.
Who gives a fuck about those two? Or that one, because it's just one person with 3 heads in it.
2
heads, yeah.
And that's why their name is Feed and Bode, because they are 2 people. Same body, 2 people. Anyway, no, I was really glad to see everybody get upset with Aaron because fuck that guy. And it was just, this is just a lot of like really fun building tension. Mm-hmm. You know, like I was really excited to see, because I was noticing these flashbacks. We're like looking at those survey ships. They said they kept going missing. And I was like, I wonder I wonder how that happened. I was waiting to see it. And there's also another thing I need to talk about that I've been like holding off on. And I think now's the time to talk about it. But the other shit first. I was really interested to see, because I kept seeing those flashbacks and like noticing that I'm seeing these faces with the scouts. Like, the black guy whose name I cannot remember how to say.
No, I can't remember either.
But
I know the woman's Helena.
Is Yelena.
Is it Yelena?
Yeah.
Helena.
Is Yelena. I had the subtitles on, that's why I know.
You're right, it's Yelena. Yeah.
I can't remember the black guys. I remember it was like long with a lot of syllables and letters in it, and I could not remember how to say it. I said it out loud once because I was like, hell yeah, and then I forgot it immediately.
Onyankopon.
Yeah, like I was like,
with makeup on, but not quite.
So Onyankopon and Yelena, I was like, we kept seeing them in the background. I'm like, oh, okay, she looks like the person who was leading the 2 Titan people away. And you know, and like obviously we see him piloting the airship. And then we get the flashback. I was curious to see how that worked. And yeah, I think it's really interesting because I thought the angle was going to be, these are Eldian conscripts that whenever like literally in the moment when Hanji's like, hey, basically join or die.
Yeah.
You know, balls in your court, join or die. And when they choose to join, I was expecting it was going to be, we're all Eldians. Like, there's a ton of Eldians still over there, and we're being treated like shit. So if you think you can actually mount some type of rebellion against these assholes, we're in. Which kind of goes to what I was saying before. I was like, I'm curious to see how many Eldians who are going along with all of this actually stand on it and stand by it, and how many are just kind of waiting for an opportunity to take up arms. And I was surprised to see that this is way more of a geopolitical thing. That it's like, yeah, we do want to fuck with Marley. But I almost said Maria.
That's a wall.
Yeah, that's a wall, and the mines from Lord of the Rings. But
that's Moria.
Moria? Oh yeah, you're right.
Fucking Larper, goddamn.
I just got into it. I just really got into it. Fuck. But like being able to be like, oh yeah, let's take it to Marley. Let's stick it to Marley. I was like, okay, that's cool. That's interesting. I was kind of taken aback by like the weird double cross with Pixis, where they brought them the Titan serum and then they all like drew on them. And I was
I think they're just more playing it really cautious at the moment. It's again that parallel to what's happening in Marley, right? It's people just do the same shit to each other.
Sure. It just it felt
Marlians don't trust the Eldians. The Paradisians don't trust Marlians.
It just felt like a bit much.
That's fair.
It was just really aggro in a way that like just felt like overkill. And I was like, kind of like, I don't know about
you
all
also
that.
got a government on edge. No.
Sure, but still. Also,
I think they'd be dumb if they didn't do anything.
I don't know how many vials there were, but God, like everybody's going to be a fucking Titan by the end of this goddamn show. Everyone's going to be a fucking Titan.
On Titan, Jarod. Because everyone's a Titan. All subjects of Ymir are Titans.
Okay, you know what I mean. Real quick theory I want to throw out here, because Taylor was asking me about the mechanics. I'm throwing a theory out. I don't know if I'll be right. I think this would be interesting. The difference between the Eldians and the Marleyans is bullshit. I think that would be really interesting to find out that this war was absolutely positively over fucking nothing. That seems like the kind of gut punch, monkey wrench thrown into everything that this show would do. There will be a scene where somebody, for the hell of it, injects a Marleyan with the serum and they turn, and it's like, oh, well, none of this was for anything.
But wouldn't you have thought that they'd done that by now?
I think they're convinced it's true. I don't know how it would happen. I just see somebody getting injected and then it working and then them going, well, fuck.
Fair.
I don't know why they would question that. Something they've clearly just taken as writ for so long. But I would not be surprised.
You've got 18 episodes until the end, so who knows?
Who knows? But very, very interested to see if that pans out or goes anywhere. But yeah, the thing I did want to talk about, and something I feel like we're on the precipice of, is how many Titans, like the intelligent special Titans, can one consume and then get the powers of?
Oh, are you talking about when Eren gets the Warhammer?
Like, did he successfully consume the Warhammer? Okay, I wasn't sure just because this is gross. He basically just ends up drinking her. But I wasn't
frightened. No.
I didn't know if that would count. So could somebody theoretically just have one person who is all 9?
I guess.
Because that seems a little busted.
Yeah.
And that seems like something that, like, if it goes that way...
When you say it's a little busted, we know Eren's had the Attack on the Founder for a while. Actually, did he start with... No, he started with the Attack on the Founder, didn't he, at the same time?
He would have, yeah.
Yeah, but granted, the Founder that we have seen and the Attack Titan aren't horrifically different looking.
Sure, but okay, now he can do Warhammer shit,
I guess.
And then he gets like let's say, hypothetically, Eren has a little bit more time and a little bit more gas in the tank while he's in Marley.
Pun.
Drinks the Warhammer, successfully busts open the jaw, eats that dude, and then Rhina comes out, drops Rhina, cracks that open like a peanut, and then eats Rhina. At that point, Eren is what? Attack, Founder, Armor, Jaw, Warhammer. So that's 5 fucking Titans in one guy.
Hypothetically, yeah.
How does that manifest at that point?
I guess like now where Eren has 2, we've only ever seen Eren take the form of one Titan. It's always been consistent. It's always been the pointy ears, the jagged jaw, the glowing eyes, even though his eyes don't really glow that much anymore. Why? Don't know. Design change, maybe? We've only ever seen him do the one.
I just think that would be a really interesting perspective to introduce, is the idea that like Aaron is turning into like a one-man allegory for nuclear proliferation. Like that, like it's like, because like what, once you go down that road, there's no coming back from it. Once you combine Titans, it's just a 2-for-1, 3-for-1, 4-for-1, 5-for-1 special. And I would not be surprised if that is something that like is consumed or pursued further, rather, that like, you know, and then once they get everything done with the Beast Titan, Aaron's like, okay, chow time, chomp. And you really just getting to this point where like everything hinges on Aaron. That he has become all of the Titans. Now, granted, that would also require him eating Armin, which, you know, I don't trust him as far as I could throw him. And
don't trust Armin.
No, Aaron.
Oh, my God. Like, yes, this kid just nuked hundreds of ships.
But no, I'm just really curious about if that is an issue they'll have to grapple with, is the idea that like Aaron could very well be on the precipice of being way too powerful. Like he is already a problem before he ate the Warhammer, and now that he has, like, there's like really no way to deal with this fucking guy. And when he's ready to go, like, how many years left does he have? Like 4?
No, he had.
Doesn't he say he only had 8 years left at the end of season 3?
Yeah, he's got 4 years then. Yeah.
So in 4 years, either somebody's going to have to eat Aaron. So let's say it's Armin. Let's say Armin ends up having to eat Aaron. So Armin's now 6 Titans deep.
Yeah, he's got 4 years left.
Oh, yeah. I'm sorry. I'm going with it. So now, so if Armin were to eat Aaron, now Armin is 4 Titans deep in one dude, which, putting the Colossal with all of that is bananas. Like, so like if that none of that happens, do they just like roll the dice on some random baby being born as like 1/3 of the Titans?
Guess.
That's insane to me. That is,
well, it wouldn't be one baby, would it? It would be each Titan will go to a different baby.
Okay, that was my question. Is if he dies naturally, does it just re-proliferate?
I assume so, yeah. Because it's not natural for it to be in one person. It will just go. It's like the Dragon Balls, right? You can get them all in one spot, but you use them up and it goes. Pling.
Sure.
That would be purely my assumption.
So curious on that. But yeah, no, like I said, I don't think I really have that much to say aside from like this was these 3.
You had something else you were going to bring up and you didn't.
That was the Titan power transfer.
Okay.
No, but like it was just really cathartic. Like it was really nice to have everybody react the way I was reacting, you know, like and to just get that release of, okay, everybody agrees with me that this is cartoonishly fucked up what he did. And I'm happy to see people react that way.
Not everyone.
But who didn't?
Flock. Flock's extremely happy about how everything went down.
I don't give a shit what Flock has to say. That man went from. Yeah, I sent you the video. I sent you the video. You said people fuck with Flock?
I mean, those guys behind him cheering when he said the cheer.
Oh, again, everybody, again, Mitch, they're all part of the fucking problem, man.
I know. I'm just saying, like, it's not everyone.
No, okay, sure. All the people who matter.
People you give a shit about, sure.
But. Yeah, the people I give a shit about, the people I like. But I'm also disappointed in them because I know they're going to cause more problems. I know that in my bones. But yeah, it was just nice to see, like, especially after Sasha died. I know I made my joke in the beginning, but that did devastate me because I quite like her, and I like the little, I love the little Three's Company going on there. To myself, I was thinking like, oh man, what if they form like a fun little thruple? That'll be nice.
Womp womp womp.
Womp indeed.
Meat. She died as she lived. Bless her.
But no, but I really love the moment with Jean where he's like, "You do realize she's only dead because of you, right?"
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Like
he knows. He knows. He knows.
It was.
Aaron knows.
I know he knows.
Aaron knows.
I don't know how much he is actually capable of feeling at this point.
I mean, he laughed and then got mad. No, felt something.
Sure, I want other outside forces to make him feel bad. I don't trust that Aaron has empathy anymore is my thing. Like these are one of those moments where like when you feel so betrayed by somebody that you will truly not put anything past them.
Yeah.
Like they have shown you so profoundly that the bar is not low. The bar is not on the ground. The bar is subterranean at this point. And all you can do is just expect whatever terrible thing they could do, they're gonna do. And that's where I am with Aaron. And I'm gonna be so honest, I got even angrier with that little motherfucker whenever he was having it, because again, we're back. We're so right back to where we were at the beginning. And again, I want to make it clear. I think it's great. I think this is great characterization. I think it's phenomenal. It's just affecting me. Again, it's the Penelope Featherington effect. The story is working. But like realizing that this was 3 years premeditated. This little jaunt to Marley where we're going to cause like a global...
Well, maybe not this exact one, because as Hanji says, like he keeps doing this and he keeps relying on the fact that they're going to bail him out.
Yeah, I know. So but I'm saying like, no, but Aaron clearly went, either we capitalize on Zeke's plan or we don't. That he made his mind up on this calculus 3 years ago. And I think on some level, Aaron said,
You're right,
they have X amount of time before I go rogue and make them do it.
Yeah.
Which further proves to me this has so little to do with humanity. This has so little to do with this actual conflict and everything to do with him wanting to make them hurt because they hurt him. Like I truly like, unless Aaron is actually trying to become the guy and fundamentally believes that in the 4 years he has left, that he can like bring the world into balance in that 4-year time himself alone. This is just a little man throwing a temper tantrum that is going to kill thousands. And if that is what he believes that in that 4-year time, not only in my mind have you like we arrive at the worst version of how I interpreted the Irwin of it all. Of like, you are making the selfish decision. You do want this for yourself. You're not over intellectualizing your feelings. You're not going, oh, do I want this because it will benefit? Like it does benefit everybody, but specifically benefits me. Like I have zero expectations of Aaron doing anything even resembling the thing a decent human being would do. And I know that this whole show is about war and conflict, strip us of our decency, strip us of our humanity. I understand that. I recognize that. I can fucking read. But like, he's a bad person. Like there are levels to like, war takes a part of us all. There's levels to that. There's also, you just suck. You just suck. You sucked then. You sucked in the middle. It seemed like you were going to have a little bit of humanity come back to you when you understood the gravity of all of this. But you're still this tiny, petulant little fucking loser little titty baby who just wants to make the world bend to your fucking whim. And it doesn't matter if it's because it was never because like the Titans are just an outlet for it. It was the Titans because the Titans did something to you. I don't care if this kid was born in the real fucking world, he would still act this way. He would still believe the things he believes. If he were in the real world, Aaron Yeager's a fucking griper. Like I don't like I don't I got nothing for this little shit. I got nothing for this little shit. I'm so glad nobody else has anything for this little shit. I have never felt more seen by this show than when Levi Ackerman said, "You have a kickable face." Not a punchable face, a kickable face. Big facts. Real
Why did
bad
you say
hair.
kickable, though? Why did you say kickable?
He's on the ground. He's a little goober. Fuck.
Because he kicks him in the courtroom in season 1.
Yeah, I know. He had that fucking like Drew McIntyre Claymore kick. It was awesome. See, this might be the problem for the rest of the final season. Is like I will have to go on a tirade about how angry he makes me at this point.
Because you haven't done, or you didn't do that for the entire season 1.
No, I didn't.
You chilled off a little season 2. I'll give you that one. Season 3, it had gone. It had gone. We're now straight back. Like the show, we are cyclical.
Listen, what one calls to mind that very funny line of dialogue Tony Stark has in Spider-Man Homecoming, where he's like, I mean, you didn't just screw the pooch. He was like, you had to like take the terrifying like mutant puppies to the clinic. Like that. That is the level of pooch screw we're at. But no, I really enjoyed seeing how like everything was kind of coming together here with this kind of tenuous alliance. I feel like Hanji's gotten a little flanderized. I think she's like.
I don't think she's got plan. I think they put Hanji in a situation where if you put someone who really likes learning and finding out about things into a situation where you're finding out some insane shit every fucking second, you're gonna be.
It's not that. It's not that for me. It's not how she's reacting to like the new technology and the knowledge, you know, like the air
kind of really does.
No, she's Hanji's too is like way more all over the place than she used to be. And like because I really liked kind of like heavy metal Hanji at the end of season 3. I was really fucking with heavy metal Hanji, and now it feels like the pendulum has swung way too far back in the other direction. And she's like, "Well, hello, Marlidian soldiers. Well, you're going to join our little team and have tea with us. We're going to shoot you in the fuck of the head." Like she seems like
she's just excited.
She seems like somebody who doesn't like Jim Carrey doing a Jim Carrey impression. Like Hanji to me reads right now the way that like somebody who doesn't like Jim Carrey, what they hear when they watch Ace Ventura: Pet Detective, like she's just so like, you know, like it's like it was so overpowering, and I thought it was so affecting when we see Hanji, who is kind of zany and off the wall and all scatterbrained and whatever, like when shit hit the fan in Shiganshina, the way she locked all the way in, it was like dark and kind of unsettling because, again, like little zany, you know, like spacey, whatever. I don't like that she's like gone back to being this way. Like I kind of would have liked like heavy metal eye patch Hanji, you know, maybe even getting a little mad scientist-y about it. Like,
see, I don't think they've really. I think they're still there.
I want more.
I just think Hanji knows when it's time to lock in. You have someone that's here's the thing as well. You have someone that's locked in 24/7.
Yeah.
With Levi.
Right.
You can't have the pair of them. You can't have the 2 remaining original scouts both be locked in 24/7. Not in Attack on Titan. Not in the final season. For the love of fucking God, just let Hanji be happy. Makes me happy. Just let Hanji be Hanji, please. She's not flanderized. She's just the same
Maybe
Which can say a lot
it's
for her
also
character that, you know, she's gone through all this and yet she still remains
sure.
the same
Yeah, and
Hanji.
I was gonna say, and maybe there is whiplash because the last I saw Hanji, she was like, you know, again, what if I kill this motherfucker right
No,
now?
that's not the last you
I
saw
know.
of
Technically, the
Hanji.
last I saw her was at the fucking sea, you know,
Yes,
being a
where she was
goofball.
doing the exact same thing. Hanji locks in, Hanji has fun.
Okay,
Hanji's Hanji.
fair enough. I like locked in Hanji
Mm.
more, is what I've discovered.
I prefer my happy, hyperfixated special interest Hanji.
But yeah,
Give the girl some riddling.
but yeah, no. I think it's a really interesting hang up to have the kids stuck with them. I'm excited to see where it develops. Because depending on how these kids are treated, these kids might be the
I mean, they've
last.
already had the shit kicked out.
I mean,
Fair enough.
granted, they were armed and just killed somebody aboard the airship.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, I'm sorry, I laughed that the impact frame was just. Like it was like the fucking like that Jujutsu Kaisen meme that I love, even though I've never seen the show. That let him get up, let him get up, let him get up, let him get up. Wombo combo, fight back, fight back, fight back. Like that's what it felt like. Which is one of my favorite things ever. I love that meme so much.
We'll get to JJK one day, I reckon.
Anytime I get the opportunity to deploy that meme, I do it. And when we eventually do JJK, I can't wait because that is going to be a seminal moment of this show as we finally getting to see that pale guy with blue hair just get the dog shit beat out of him. Like in just the most like just gang violence, fucking street justice way I've ever seen in an anime. Like I've watched a decent amount of Dragon Ball. I've seen a decent amount of fucking, you know, My Hero. I've seen like normal anime ass whoopings. That's just somebody getting beat the fuck up. That is just somebody just getting beat up, jumped, stomped out in front of their mama. Like shit. Fucking awesome. But unfortunately, seeing it happen to children who are radicalized is a little unfortunate. However, the visual of the way that just again, like it's like that. It's like that one way, like the Green Goblin hits Toby, which is a face shaking in the impact.
Yeah, it's typical. You get the fucking ripple.
Yeah, you get a little bit of the ripple through her face. Again, it's not funny to watch a child get beat up, but that was funny, and that child did get beat up. Both of them. But
I was gonna say, wow, women and children in one show, Jarod. God damn.
Stop. Stop. Christ.
I will when you do.
You're gonna hit me with the Sam Wilson do better.
Yeah. You can tell what you just watched. No. No one remembers that fucking show or any fucking quotes from it, apart from the guy who just finished it.
I have a little bit of a crash out in that episode.
I'm not surprised.
It's not a full scale me crash out.
Yeah.
It's not like a full scale, like I'm screaming in the microphone and like shooting, like just staring daggers into the camera. It's mostly frustration because the highs of that show are really high, but the lows are fucking painful. But alas, but depending on how these kids are treated moving forward, because I feel
what are you expecting? What would you like from Gabi and Falco?
What would I like for Gabi and Falco?
I guess more Gabi, because I think Falco's kind of to what I think you're gonna say.
I think, much like in the real world, the children are our best chance at fixing the problem. And that if they are given the tools to not make the same mistakes we constantly make, they can go a long way. I also have a splinter in my finger from work and it fucking hurts like a bitch and I can't get it out.
He's gonna transform the Yap Titan.
No, I'll become the Take Titan.
What a tank!
The Take Titan.
Oh, I thought it was a tank. I was like,
no, on that.
the word Goon Titan. No.
The word Gooning Titan. I just have like fleshy constructs of thesauruses on my hands.
Again, he uses flesh.
I did it on purpose. I did it on purpose. I was
on purpose.
Fuck you. No, the other night when I was at the Super Bowl party, I was like pretty lit. The gentleman
9 weeks ago at the Super Bowl party.
Huh?
10 weeks ago, I apologize at the Super Bowl party.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's what you guys will be seeing this. But whenever I was there, I was pretty lit. And the gentleman who was hosting, his son, who's a little neurospicy, and he kept like adult son. So I say that because it makes it less weird, the interaction we had. But I said I was quite lit. Those of you who watched the last episode know I was quite hungover. He just kind of kept re-entering and leaving and re-entering like the party area. Like he was having fun chilling, and he would just kind of re-enter, say a few words, and leave. And he was there for most of the halftime show. And when Lady Gaga showed up, he was like, he just kind of out of nowhere, quite loudly went, "Man, I love Lady Gaga. I want to marry her." And I was like mid-sentence with somebody else, stopped, whipped around in the bar stool and went, "Good take," and like whipped back around. And my one coworker who I was talking to almost spat his drink out.
That's fine.
I'd be the Take Titan. But yeah, no, I think those kids might be our bridge to peace. I think if those kids, and I don't know, maybe again, this is just like, I don't even functionally know how that would work, like what these children could do, but maybe that's why it works, because what could they do but the right thing? What could they do but miraculously solve the problem? That's my hope, is that somehow they're able to go, hey, we've all done the wrong thing and we all need to stop and we need to quit it. And I don't know if something like that could reach someone like Aaron. I don't know if something like that could reach the Marleyan High Command. I don't, whoever's in charge of that at this point. Like, I don't know if anybody can be reached, but I hope they could be. And I hope specifically they could be reached by another group of children who have the lived experience of arguably the most traumatized of the bunch of both factions, to go, wait a minute, we're all doing the same thing to each other. We need to stop. Like, now, am I putting a lot of stock in something that does not, to steal a Force centerism, does that idea really exist in the emotional canon of Attack on Titan up to this part? Not really. Outside of the fact that like Armin has like begged for diplomacy at so many terms, it feels like he's still begging Annie for diplomacy up to this point.
Great scene, by the way.
Really good scene. I knew immediately he was talking to Annie, and I loved it. And I don't know, man.
Poor Annie, though, by the way. 4.5 years she spent in there. Roughly 4.5. Give or take a couple of months.
Oh, and part of why Aaron was like so keen on trying to eat the jaw is because he knew, it's like, well, at this point I can just break her out and she doesn't talk, I'll fucking eat her. And to that point, God, I hope these kids are able to solve the problem. And shame on me, and shame on the real world, and shame on the world of this show that is the solution to everything. God, I hope these kids can figure it out, because we sure as shit couldn't. God, I hope they can clean up our mess, because I know we can't. Shame on us, shame on the fiction, because that's how this works.
There's no need to shame the fiction.
No, just like, but like on the people that like it's all going to come down to these kids who have every reason to be as vile and fucked up as their forebears. That hopefully they can figure out a way to not be. That's what I mean. You know, it shouldn't be on them, but it probably will be, and I hope it is. Maybe I'm completely wrong. Maybe, you know, maybe one of these kids like tightens out and eats Aaron, and you know, the show ends in a desolate wasteland because the kids are in fact not all right. Um, I don't know, but that's what I hope for. And yeah,
Do you know a little interesting theory people have?
hmm?
A little interesting theory people have with this show, specifically for Armin.
Sure.
And Armin's Colossal Titan. Distinct lack of ears.
I thought I noticed that, and I was like, maybe I'm playing a trick on myself, or maybe it's a design choice.
I don't know how true it is or where it actually came from, but there's been a long... It's one of those wild theories and wild opinions people have for like a character detail. They go, he hasn't got ears, so he doesn't have to hear the screams of anyone. Because it's Armin, and he wouldn't want that. And it's like, damn, that's a hell of a take.
I dig that.
Because Bertold has ears.
Yeah. But he was trained to not view what he was doing as wrong. You know, where Armin
there is that there.
Armin's witnessed it enough times to know what he's gonna do when he does it. And I'm really glad when Armin transformed and he too caused massive civilian casualties. Which, like again, like Armin, you have joined the ranks of having some of the dirtiest hands of the bunch now. I'm sorry. I'm really glad they made Armin sit with it, because again, it just puts into such stark contrast how, like, between him and Aaron, that like with Armin, it was that again, you know, senseless violence is senseless violence, and senseless death is senseless death. But one of those instances of like, oh, there was no way to do this without causing this, and it's like, yeah, maybe there was, but you know, it wasn't feasible at that point in time. But there was a way, you know, making him live with it. You know. But again,
personally, I put it down just more how his Titan looks, because he has got the exposed spine, he's got the ribs.
Yeah,
he's vastly different to Bertold's. But still, obviously, looks like a Colossal Titan. But
yeah,
there are big differences in the two.
I
like the idea of the ear thing. I don't know how much stock I put into it.
I do love the fact that we do have like a doomsday scenario that we have a name for now, by the way.
What, the rumbling?
The rumbling.
It's one of those where it's a word that's so dumb. It's dumbling, I tell you. But it's like, you know what?
Boo, Mitch. Stealing a Taylorism. Boo, Mitch.
I think you'll find the British invented puns. Like most things.
I mean, leave it to an English person to take credit for literally every single development in the world, but continue.
I didn't say every single, I said most. You illiterate fuck.
Sure.
Mr. A and R make an O sound. But yes, the rumbling is a thing.
I dig it. I dig
Maybe
it.
You'll get to see it. Who knows?
Sure as shit hope I don't.
Yeah. No, hopefully no one sees the rumbling, because that would be fun.
I think I'm almost getting like echoes of like the ending of Code Geass here, where like there's a part of me that feels like as we near the end, it's just gonna be like a hat on a hat on a hat on a hat on a hat, and it just gets to the point where just shit just keeps happening. Like shit's just happening, and your head's gonna spin, and there's no way for it to make sense. Even people who understand this text on a fundamental, almost atomic level, are like, "Yeah, man, shit just be crazy." That it should just be crazy.
We'll find out soon enough.
We will. I'm excited for every second of it.
I wouldn't be. I'd be fucking terrified, personally.
I'm excited because the story is thrilling me. I'm dreading it because I want a happy ending so bad. I want a happy ending for everybody except Aaron Yeager. I hope he dies and I hope it hurts. I'm so fuck him.
Leave the goober alone.
He's not a goober. He's not a goober. He's a war criminal. He's a fucking war criminal. He is a bloodthirsty,
They're
myopic
all
little
war
son of a
criminals.
bitch. He is a myopic, selfish, evil little man.
But if everyone's like that, then no one is.
Not everyone's like that.
I don't know. The show hasn't exactly proven otherwise yet.
No, it has.
Has it?
Aaron Yeager, especially at this stage of the game, has a very different definition of acceptable losses than everybody else.
Still ain't stopped them from doing it, though, is it? No.
I'm just saying.
You know, Sasha had the shot of the fucking century. She didn't have to shoot that guy on the cart Titan, but she chose to.
The fuck he did. Yeah, the fuck she did. Yes, the fuck she did.
She didn't.
There are scouts getting.
She didn't have to do him that dirty.
There are scouts.
She could have at least missed the first shot.
There are scouts getting cut the fuck in half with that machine gun fire.
I think cut in half is under exaggerating.
Understatement.
That's the word. Yeah, it's 3:14 a.m. for me. I'm allowed to be illiterate. I'm sleepy boy.
Okay. Well,
they weren't cutting half. They were mystified. They vanished in an instant.
You are reinforcing my point. Those gunners had to go.
They shouldn't have been flying about the place, should they?
I'm astounded. Listen, I don't know what side I'm on. Taylor made a great joke when we were watching it. Because like Taylor's just unofficial. She was playing Baldur's Gate, and I was like, "Hey, I'm gonna go record." And she said, "Okay, are you gonna watch it out here?" And I was like, "Well, you're playing the game. I'll go like watch it in our room, or I'll watch it on my laptop." And she was like, "Well, I can like turn the game off." And I was like, "You want to watch Attack on Titan?"
Taylor's just unironically got invested in Attack on Titan halfway through the fucking show.
Yeah. But she was like,
"You get to what? Don't from here on out." Unless you can't watch anything. Because then you can go back and watch it.
She's not going to want to do that. She's not going to want to want that.
AOT experience.
She's not going to want to do that.
She can get invested properly.
But no, she was like, God, she was like, I'm explaining everything to her as we're going. And she's like, I don't even know who the good guys are. I don't even know who to root for. And I was like, nobody. I was like, all you can root for is that somebody gets stunned with the sense of peace and camaraderie, and that shit ain't gonna happen. To our knowledge, there is not a 10th flower power Titan. It's gonna come out here with a gigantic joint and be like, peace and love.
Was that an intentional reference? Have we seen that yet? I'm having a real moment here. You've seen... We've had a Ymir flashback, haven't we? It was the end of season 3.
To like her perspective when she's writing the letter?
No, that's Freckles Ymir. I mean the Ymir.
I don't think we've seen Ymir.
Anyway, I just had a fucking every synapse.
What did I just happen upon, Mitch? Is there a 10th fucking Titan?
No, you no. My brain just went, and I can't remember if we've seen a specific shot yet. I thought we had. I'm gonna go on Crunchyroll. What episode did we find that out?
Do you want me to pause while you look up?
You can do, yeah. Right, what episode?
Okay.
Yeah, so I just had an error at the end of season 3 moment there where everything happened at once, and I've seen things from before. I've seen things that happen. We will never say that sentence again. That's all I. That's all I have.
What, a 10th flower power titan?
Mm. You'll understand in part 4 of the next arc.
I'm sure what I just said is going to end up in the intro to that episode.
Probably not. No.
I'm so curious. I feel like I just accidentally happened upon something.
You haven't. You will be sorely disappointed. It is not worth it in the slightest. But I was about to say something then.
Interesting. Yeah. Well, for what it's worth, I think that's all I got. So
I think that's all I got. I know.
The pro and the pro and noobers out there are eating good, because I think this is like 3 or 4 consecutive weeks of damn near hour-long episodes.
I think they've all been there like an hour. We're usually pretty consistent with an hour. And in fairness, there is that an hour and a half episode which me and you have never done. I don't think. I'd have to double check that. Yeah, nearly an hour for. To be fair, I'm looking at weeks behind now, but nearly an hour, 40, hour and 11, 50, 59, 40, 52, 56, 35 is so far the shortest one.
Hmm.
Yeah, I'm trying to think. So anything?
Yeah, the one from today is 57 minutes long.
So anything else in these episodes? Just R.I.P. Warhammer Titan.
Yeah.
R.I.P. Sasha. The best Titan didn't get enough time.
I mean, I'm sure we're going to see it some more here soon. Just
maybe.
And
maybe not.
Just in
wouldn't it be some shit if you never saw it again?
God, we're never going to see it again, are we?
I don't know.
I'm assuming it's going to manifest in some way in Aaron's fucked up double triple Labubu Deluxe Titan form.
Wow. It's like a year-old joke at this point.
I know. It's fun for me to sprinkle footage of me actually saying it in places I know my friends won't find.
Yeah, but it's past the point of people caring now.
It isn't. Scotty's still makes that joke. Scotty's still making that shitty joke.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm not surprised. Doesn't surprise me in the slightest, actually.
But yeah, that's all I got.
Yeah, that poor girl in the crystal. Poor girl. What a way to go out. Slight drawback of that Titan in particular. Or at least how she uses it, anyway.
Yeah.
Because it's like, oh, I'm kind of fucked. It's like, haha, oh no. I always find it funny. She can move slightly, but Annie can't. Like, is Annie choosing not to move? Is Annie just sleeping?
Is Annie just fully in stasis? Yeah.
She's just like, don't talk to me. I don't want to know. Wake me up literally when it's over.
Indeed.
I wish I could be like Annie.
Would the stasis shut down her aging?
I mean, she looks different.
Okay.
She looks older. It might be the art style at this point.
It may be the art style. It'd be interesting if her going like full crystal pod like buys her like those years back.
That'd be some shit if it wouldn't. God, imagine.
Yeah.
She just dies in the crystal. Oh. It's unfortunate for Annie. But hey, the show hasn't forgotten Annie. There's something at least.
There's something.
Now the question is Armin talking to Annie because it's Armin, or is Armin talking to Annie because he's part of Berthold's in him? That's a conversation to have at some point.
I don't feel like that's how that's supposed to work.
But there is that point where Eren does ask Armin, have you seen any more of Berthold's memories?
Maybe.
And on that note, to leave Jarod off with that, we will be back next week for the... Do you want to know the name of the next arc?
I would love to know the name of the next arc.
The War for Paradis.
I had a feeling it'd be something like that. I was ready for the war of, World War T,
Just under 20 episodes.
Oh yeah, this would be breezy. It's easy, breezy, beautiful.
And then two movies. So hold on, you got 18. That's an hour long. That's 3. 21. Then that's an hour and a half. That's another hour. Another episode. Yeah, you pretty much got the entire first season's worth of episodes to go.
We are going to be watching this at a clip hitherto unknown to rewatch podcasts.
Yeah. I'm going to have a nice nap when we're done with Attack on Titan, I tell you.
I have no rest anywhere in sight until after Avengers Doomsday comes out.
That's self-inflicted. So is this your choice? Aren't you happy we didn't do Bleach?
It's
300
funny.
Episodes worth of Bleach.
It's funny. Levi texted me the other day. He was like, hey, can I interest you in trying to watch Bleach if I can condense it? And I was like, we might cover it on Pro and Noob. I'm not allowed to say yes.
I mean, if he can condense it in a way, you can take filler out, I guess.
I think that's what he means.
Anyway. It's still not. I think, granted, it's not like Naruto where most of Naruto's fucking filler. But I think you can take Bleach from 300 to just under 2. I think it's 190. But I'm not sure.
In my professional opinion, Jesus Christ.
That's not anything, Jarod. That's nothing.
Oh, I know. The little pirate show just ended its first 700.
No, season one's still going. Season 1's still going for now, I think. By the time this comes out, season 2 might have started. Deeply fucking funny.
Can I be honest about something?
What?
I think One Piece at this point is just trying to performatively be overly long.
Everyone who hasn't watched One Piece has a single brain cell. That sentence comes from that one brain cell. I will know I had the exact same thought.
Don't say I then watched One Piece. Brain cell.
It's fine, Jay. It's a canon event. Everyone goes through it. Jerry's had it. Jerry's going through it. Jerry will come to the same conclusion. So I know he's going to make that. I know he still has 900 episodes to go. But he will get to the same point of One Piece isn't actually long enough. One Piece isn't... everyone with the one brain cell laughs. There's 4 settings on that brain cell. It's too long for whatever reason you the other brain cell in your head might think of, and then you laugh. Everyone has the same thing. Everyone watches One Piece. It's factually not long enough.
Time will tell, but
it won't, because we'll never watch that one. It's too long. It's too long. It's not enough. The paradox bootstrap of One Piece is it's not long enough. But it's too long. It's too long for Pro and Noob.
Okay.
Also, I kind of want to hold out for the remake, but
I know.
Who the fuck no? I don't know. I'll believe that shit when I see it. There was people being like, "Oh, every version of One Piece should end at the exact same time." It's like, That's not gonna happen, man.
That sounds...
Netflix ain't gonna fucking film that shit that quickly. They're incapable of doing anything. Wit ain't gonna get One Piece remake out that quickly. Like, what the fuck are you even thinking? It's crazy shit. It's crazy idea, but that's the amount of optimism you get from watching One Piece.
There you go.
And with that, Jarod,
find me on the Nerd Academy podcast, where we are going strong with our MCU rewatch series, The Road to Doomsday. Counting down till Avengers Doomsday at the end of the year by rewatching all of the MCU that we can. Again, not sure what will be out today when you're watching this, just because Road to Doomsday is pretty far ahead right now, and Pro and Noob is even further ahead. Road to Doomsday right now is scheduled all the way through March. Like, all of March has its Road to Doomsday episode spoken for. So, fuck if I know when this is coming out. We're like 10 weeks ahead at time of record. So, but yeah.
How do you work it out?
Check that out. $5 patrons get exclusive access to our audio commentary tracks and early access to every single episode. You can catch me on Luminous Odyssey, the High Republic RPG series we're doing on all remaining systems right now. And catch me in Epic Confrontations, the Star Wars Trivia League that I'm in. So go check all of that. Yeah, all that stuff out. I was about to say juicy, and then it turned into yummy, and I didn't want to say either of those.
This, if I'm right, if I've counted it right, is the 13th of April. I might be a week or two off. I think we're on 13th of April.
If this is out on April 13th, then hold on. Just for funsies. Because, okay, so let's say 13th of April is right.
I bet it's Eternals. No, Eternals are too close.
No,
not Eternals.
So that's 2 weeks. So
is it gonna unironically be Captain America?
No, it's gonna be Black Widow.
Oh, I thought you had more out than you did at this point.
I mean,
I was getting way ahead of myself.
That's just when it lines up. Like, Falcon and the Winter Soldier comes out on the 30th, then Loki, and then Black Widow.
Oh yeah, check that shit out.
See you on the Road to Doomsday, baby.
Is that all?
I think it is.
Luminous Odyssey, Star Wars and the Galaxy Trivia. Did you?
Yeah, I hit all those.
Oh, okay. I think I just lost a chunk of time from my memory at that point. I'm like, I don't remember hearing you say that. I might have been too busy counting the weeks, actually. Anyway, follow me on the Blue Sky, Mitch692, right here. So like, comment, subscribe, and we will catch you next week for the start of the War and Parody 69, 70, 71.
War. Huh. Good God. What is it good for? Absolutely nothing. Oh, yeah.